Luke's probably a stock car racing fan today.
He's a cool customer.
All right, a lap to go before we go green, Ricky. Let's talk a little bit about braking, because there are a lot of experts around here trying to help these teams do the right thing in terms of rotors and pads and getting it just right.
That's
here
right.
at Mid-Ohio.
And it gets lost. And, you know, when you come to a road course, you think hit your marks, your turn-in points. You think about saving the tires. But the brakes are a key component. The brakes actually put more strain on the tires than the accelerator as it relates to the rear tires. When you think in terms of torque, I saw Danny Lawrence earlier in the week. He said the engines are putting out about 570 pounds of rear torque. The brakes are dramatically more. It's 4,500 pounds of torque. In other words, when they go into the corner, like a turn 4, 4,500 pounds of torque applied to the tires. That gives you an example of how difficult it is to preserve over a long green flag run.
So every time Kenny Hobble, example here, hits that brake pedal at speed, it's a lot of work for this car to slow it down.
Yeah, typical braking on like an oval would be a 0.2 Gs. On these tracks, road courses, it's like 1.2, 1.3. But they say that Alex Tagliani is more like 1.6. He charges the corner and uses up all there is. And you know, there's a limit on every mechanical aspect of these race cars, and the brakes is the one that gets everybody's attention.
Here's Elliott Sadler. Is that car silent? Could he be saving fuel even now, Ricky Craven?
Yeah, we haven't talked fuel because of how technical this racetrack is, but that's exactly what he's doing. He's got the clutch in. He's probably going downhill at this point, or gotten enough of a run that he can shut it off. Almost every driver, it's almost exclusive now, races with 2 feet, left foot on the brake. There's no heel toe, which if Ron Fellows were here, he's an old school road racer. It's hard to teach middle-aged dogs new tricks. and by the way, I wish Ron were here, but he's taught many drivers, as we saw earlier in the day, and a heel toe technique is very, very difficult, but it's a work of art. With these new transmissions, it's much easier.
Connected with Ron this morning. He's trained at least a half a dozen drivers in this field today. Said, don't count me out for next year. Couldn't put anything together for his nationwide program here this year, but he said, don't count me out for